A young girl named Madeleine McCann mysteriously vanished from her bed when she was only 3 years old. Her parents have been looking for her for more than 10 years, and they thought they may have found her in Rome. Today on IO, we are going to talk about a very strange story about a homeless girl who was thought to be Madeleine McCann, and how viral photos of this girl made Madeleine's parents think they might have found their missing daughter. What's going down? My name is Charlotte. Welcome back to Inform Overload. So back in May 2007, a 3-year-old British girl named Madeleine McCann vanished from her bed when she was on vacation with her parents in Portugal. There was no evidence of her being kidnapped or taken. The disappearance of Madeleine McCann is one of the most heavily reported missing person cases in history. Her parents received a ton of scrutiny from the public because many people believed that they had a hand in their daughter's disappearance and maybe even her death. Scotland Yard opened their own investigations after images surfaced of a man carrying a child toward the beach the night Madeleine was taken. Then the case went quiet as no new evidence came to light. Until last week. Last week, a photo of a homeless English-speaking girl living on the streets of Rome went viral. She had no ID or passports, and she was seen sleeping in a piazza. Some members of the public were so concerned about the girl that they began to take photos of her and post them on social media. Everyone thought that she could have been Madeleine, and she even looks quite a bit like her. Madeleine would be 13 today if she's alive. People were examining photos of her, trying to figure out if it was Madeleine based on her facial features. Look at her eyes, so similar. Madeleine's own father thought it might have been her. However, it became clear after some investigation that the girl wasn't Madeleine McCann. She's far too old. The homeless girl was actually a student who ran away from her dad's home in Sweden. Her name is Embla, and she has Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism. She left Sweden to study Italian in Italy in May, and she hasn't been seen since. She refrained from contacting anyone, even her family, and she wanted to start her own life. Apparently, she refuses to accept offers of money. How she's been surviving on the streets of Italy is a mystery. She told police her name was Maria and that she was British. When photos of Embla went viral, her father ended up seeing them and identified her, and he must have been so happy. Her father went to meet her in Rome after 6 months of thinking the worst. But now the worst has been realized. Embla refuses to return home. She said she wanted to continue living on the streets in Italy. Because Embla is an adult, she can't be forced to return to her parents' home. She's currently being taken care of by Italian authorities. So this is obviously a very unfortunate story. What is something positive that can be taken away from this photo is the power of social media. People shared the photo in an effort to find this girl's parents, to help her. Even though she wasn't found, with the help of the internet, everyone now knows who Madeleine McCann is. Hopefully this viral story will help someone find her so she can finally return home. Thanks for watching IO, you have just been informed.